Hey there, guys. I am here live with Matt Sigmon, independent wrestler and a great talent. Thank you so much for coming on here with me. Is there anything you'd like to say before we get started?
Hey, no, just thank you for having me on. It's good to be here, and I look forward to diving into a few of these fun questions.
Yeah. No. All right. First question. How did you get into wrestling?
Oh man, that's a good one, and it goes back a long time. I started in 2004, so I grew up watching it. Loved it my whole life. Decided towards the tail end of high school that I wanted to give it a try. So I went up my senior year. I went up to Boston, Massachusetts, and did a week long, just kind of a test run at Chaotic Wrestling. It was ran by Killer Kowalski at the time. Got beat up, busted up, bruised up pretty bad. Came home, loved it, and I was fortunate enough to meet up with Dr. Tom Pritchard after that, who at the time had just been let go by WWE, and he started doing a training school here in Tennessee. So I linked up with Dr. Tom for about 8 months, give or take, every day in a small sweat box of an arena. Trained like crazy, and then after that, I started traveling the roads with Rock and Roll Express and guys like Tracy Smothers, Midnight Express, and very fortunate at the time. It was really cool because we were doing 6 shows a week. Today, most indie guys break in; they get between 1 and 4 shows a month, and we were fortunate enough to be working Tuesday through Sunday for many years when I first broke in. So a lot of experience very quick. So yeah.
Nice, nice. All right. Second question. Who is your favorite opponent slash opponents? Because I know you wrestle as a tag team, so it could be like your favorite tag team to go against.
Yeah. So, tag team wise, I've been tagging with my partner now, Elliot, as the Heat Seekers for the last 10 plus years. So most of my favorite matches are in the tag team world. That said, singles wise, I love wrestling Chase Owens. You see him at New Japan doing the Bullet Club thing over the last several years. We've wrestled 1,000 times against each other, and it's always a blast. I love guys like Vordell Walker too, from down in the Louisiana area. Always brings a crazy amount of intensity. In terms of tag teams, though, it's hard to beat the matches with Rock and Roll Express because I grew up watching these guys, and they were my heroes. And we've been fortunate enough to be in all these situations against rock and roll, with even like Cornette in our corner. Just kind of reliving some cool moments that I watched as a kid, and just getting to experience that was wonderful. And the amount of stuff that we learned from those guys too, um, it's irreplaceable.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I've watched some of you guys' matches versus the Rock and Roll live, and
Oh, it's awesome.
it's always very fun. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Third question. What is your dream tag team match?
Oh man. Um, That's a really good one. I would love to go back in time and wrestle Rock Roll Express like in mid '80s, right in
Yeah.
prime. I think we would have had a lot of fun with Midnight Express in the top of their game as well. But today, I would have to say that the dream match would be FTR right now. They have a very strong, similar mindset in terms of what true tag team wrestling can be. And I think we are probably all four on the same page in terms of the way we like to present things and psychology and just respecting those that came before us and those that kind of paved the way. And so I think we could do some really good business with those guys. And we've never really had a chance to in this environment. I've wrestled those guys in separate occasions before they were tagged in the Carolinas and things, but we've never had the Heat Seekers and FTR. And I'm hoping that someday we get to run that because that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible. It's definitely a very possible match, and I would love personally to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so those are the three questions. But before we get out of here, do you have any upcoming events, social medias that you would like to let the fans know about?
Oh man, yeah, and thank you for asking. You can follow me on pretty much across all social media at Sigmon Wrestling. So my last name there, Sigmon Wrestling. We're doing a lot of events through Carolinas, Georgia, a little bit of Florida here and there. Uh, Goodness gracious, we kind of tip our toe in everywhere. Anywhere we're going to be getting a good amount of pay that night. Whoever's going to pay the bill for the week. But yeah, check us out. We'd love to have you guys come out to the events and interact and have a good time.
Yeah, yeah, it's always fun watching you guys. You play great heels. That's probably one of my favorite parts about watching you guys when you're playing.
Thanks, man. No, I really appreciate that. It's an art, and it's something that it's taken a long time to perfect in our environment here. But we
Oh,
enjoy it.
oh yeah, well, I appreciate you taking the time, and all your social medias and stuff will be linked down in the description of the video, so it's easy accessible for everybody. And so yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you, Matt, for coming on here.
Hey, man, thank you. This has been wonderful. Just quick, easy, smooth, and straight to the point. I love it.
Yeah, yeah, that's how I like to keep it.
Keep it up, man. That's awesome.
Appreciate you.
All right.